Hopefully, the disguise would be enough. Star's parents also lent me her clothes and schedule. And step 2 was making sure my parents wouldn't know about my secret appointments. So I told them I was joining the physics club, which would have practices every day after school. And thankfully, they bought it. Thank God that was out of the way. Now it was time for my first appointment as Star. I was supposed to meet her new boyfriend Thornton at a restaurant. I waited nervously as Thornton approached me. I'd never been on a date before, and it didn't help that Thornton looked like a Greek god.
Star, is that you? You look different. Like, your face is bonier than I remember, and your nose is way longer.
Okay, that's enough. My face doesn't look any different, babe. You probably just don't remember it that well, since we've only met twice.
You're probably right. My bad. I'll make it up to you by ordering you some tea, sweet cheeks. You sound like you have a cold.
Did he just insult my voice? Throughout the date, I discovered that even though Thornton was attractive, he was also the most annoying chatterbox on earth. He especially wouldn't shut up about this YouTube channel he liked called My Story Animated.
MSA is so dope. I literally watch it all the time. Oh, did you know they're also on TikTok? Cause
TikTok is really bad for your attention span. I'd suggest you watch MSA on YouTube. It's probably better quality. By the end of our day, I felt like I needed a 10-year nap. Then as we were walking, Thornton pulled me close to him and kissed me. My stomach exploded with butterflies.
You are something else, babe. I already feel like I'm in love.
I was too shaken to speak as he walked away. I felt horrible for kissing my best friend's boyfriend. He'd totally taken me by surprise. Next time, I'd have to tell him I had a mouth sore or something. For the next few days, I met with the music producers, made appearances, and went over my recording schedule. I was still worried about Star, but I secretly loved living her life. One afternoon, I went to a cafe to change out of Star's disguise, but as I was taking off my wig, I saw someone watching me. I screamed when I realized it was Graham.
Noelle, is that you? Why are you wearing a disguise?
What the heck are you doing in here?
I think you're in the boys' bathroom. Seriously, why are you in disguise? And why are you wearing a necklace that says STAR?
Oh, crud. I was gonna have to tell him, or he'd probably report me to my parents. So I told Graham everything, but begged him to keep his mouth shut, and he surprisingly agreed.
You're in a difficult situation, but don't worry. I'll help you get out of this as soon as possible. We can even do our own secret search for your friend.
I didn't exactly want to go on any secret mission with him, but he looked like an excited puppy, and I didn't want to get on his bad side. So when nobody was home, the two of us snuck into their apartment one night to see if Star had left any clues. We didn't have much luck until I bumped my elbow against a painting and it fell down. To my horror, I saw a taped picture of me behind the painting. Star had drawn a mustache on me and wrote a note at the bottom. I hate this ugly, worthless, spoiled witch. She's only good for her credit cards and the food she feeds me at her 4-story palace. Good thing she didn't notice the money I stole from her wallet. I then saw several $100 bills taped to the poster. I felt numb with rage. All these years, Star had just liked me for my money? She is such a snake. I have literally never done anything to her.
I know. We're gonna find Star and confront her.
I don't want to look for her anymore. Leave that to her search team.
But aren't you worried about her safety?
I didn't answer him. I just went home and felt my anger bubble like lava. If Star didn't want her perfect life, then I was more than happy to take over. That week, I made friends with 3 different celebrities, bought lunch for her parents, and went out every single night with Thornton. And even though he was the most obnoxious guy on earth, I made sure to kiss him as much as possible. One night, I decided for the first time in my life to stay past my curfew. And when I arrived home, my parents were ballistic.
Physics club, my butt. You young lady are up to something else. I wasn't born yesterday.
Obviously, I'm not at any physics club. I'm just enjoying my life for once, like any normal teenager. I'm turning 18 next month, and I'm not gonna let you run my life anymore. Mom and Dad screamed at me and threatened to ground me for a month, but I wouldn't let them. Finally, I went to bed, and I felt a weight lifted off my chest, like I was a new person. The next day, Graham called me several times, but I didn't answer. I didn't know him anything. Then finally, he showed up at my house.
Noelle, I know you're mad at Star, but I found something about her the night you ran out. She left a clue on her balcony.
How many times do I have to tell you? She's not my problem anymore.
So you just don't care at all what's happened to her? Are you some kind of sociopath? You don't even know if she's alive. You know what? I don't even think you're mad about the stuff she did to you. You want to steal Star's life from her. I bet a part of you even wishes she's missing for good.
Graham stormed out before I could answer.